You've probably heard a ton about AI agents, right? These super smart assistants that can supposedly reason, act, and just work for you 24/7. It all sounds incredibly futuristic and, let's be honest, a little complicated. But what if you could actually build one yourself? Today, we're going to break down what an AI agent really is and show you how to create one using an amazing tool called n8n.
Yeah, you hear it all the time, right? AI agents are coming for our jobs. But let's just flip that script for a second. What if this isn't a threat? What if it's an incredible opportunity that you can grab right now without needing to be some kind of coding wizard? So to really get what makes an agent, well, an agent, we've got to first understand what it isn't. We're going to follow the journey of one single, simple task, just responding to a customer email, and watch how it evolves from basic dumb automation into a true AI agent. Okay, so at level 1, we have basic automation. It's totally predictable. Think of it like a simple chain reaction. An email comes in, and bam, it triggers a generic canned response like, "We got your message." Super useful for sure, but it's completely static. There's no thinking involved. Now we're leveling up. Here, we plug in an AI brain, something like GPT. Now, the workflow is still fixed, but the AI can actually read and understand the email. It can draft a much better personalized reply like, "Hey, I see you're having an issue with the docs." It's way smarter, but, and this is the key thing, it's still on rails. It's just following a preset path. And this is level 3, the AI agent. This is where the whole game changes. See, we're not giving it a checklist anymore. We're giving it a mission. We just tell it, hey, handle this customer's request, and the agent literally thinks for itself. It analyzes the email, figures out what's needed, and then decides all on its own to grab the send email tool and craft the perfect response. This really highlights that huge shift. A regular, deterministic workflow is like a set of dominoes. You push the first one, and they all fall in a perfectly predictable line every single time. But an AI agent? That's like giving someone a compass and a destination and telling them, get there. They have to reason, decide, and adapt to the terrain to reach the goal. It's a totally different way of operating.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds super complicated to build, but here's the really cool part. Every single automation in n8n, from the simplest little task to a full-blown agent, is built from just 4 fundamental types of building blocks. Seriously, think of them like Lego bricks for your workflows. First up, you've got your triggers. That's the starting pistol that kicks the whole thing off, like that new email arriving. Then you've got nodes for handling data, pulling out the important bits, like the customer's name. Third, you have logic nodes that act as the crossroads, making decisions. And finally, you have your actions, the nodes that actually do the work, like sending that reply. That's it. Every workflow is just a unique mix of those 4. All right, we get that agents are a different beast, but what's the magic sauce? What's actually going on under the hood that lets them think? Well, an n8n agent has 4 key parts that work together to make it all happen. First, and this is the big one, you have the brain. This is the large language model, the engine that does all the heavy lifting. It's the part that understands your instructions, reasons through a problem, and comes up with a plan. It's the core of the whole thinking process. Next is memory. You know that feeling when you're talking to someone and you have to repeat yourself over and over? That's an agent without memory. Memory gives the agent context. It lets it remember what happened 5 seconds ago or in your last conversation. So it's not starting from zero every single time. It's absolutely crucial. The third piece is the instructions. Think of this as the agent's job description. You're not giving it a step-by-step to-do list. You're giving it a role. You are a helpful assistant who is an expert in our product documentation. That's it. You tell it what it is, not how to do every little thing. And finally, a brain is pretty useless without hands, right? That's where tools come in. The agent can think and plan all day long, but tools are what let it actually do stuff in the real world. You give it access to your Gmail, to Google Sheets, to a web browser, and the agent's brain can then decide, okay, I need to use the email tool now to solve this. So at this point, you might be thinking, hang on, what about other tools I've heard of, like Zapier or Make? And you're right, they're great tools, but they're built for different things. So let's talk about when n8n is specifically the right tool for your job. Picking the right platform is absolutely crucial. And it really just boils down to what you're trying to accomplish. In fact, we can pretty much figure it out with 4 simple questions. All right, here's the cheat sheet. Just ask yourself these things. 1, do I need a real autonomous AI agent that can think for itself? 2,
Do I need a person, a human, to be able to step in and approve things? 3. Is my workflow going to involve some complex math or data wrangling? And 4. Do I have super strict data security needs that require me to host it on my own servers? If you answer yes to even one of those, NN is your tool. If it's a no to all of them, then hey, a simpler tool might be all you need.
And this chart, this says it all, right? For your basic A to B automations, sure, other tools get it done. But the second you start needing more complex logic, and especially when you want to build a real AI agent, n8n just pulls way, way ahead. It's built for that heavy-duty stuff. So it really boils down to this. n8n's superpower comes from 3 things. It's flexibility, it's open source, you can host it yourself, you have total control over your data. It's power, you can drop in actual code if you need to for really complex flows. And the fact that it's future-proof. AI agents aren't just an add-on, they are baked right into the core of the platform. And that really is the big takeaway here. The game has changed. We're moving beyond just automating a few repetitive clicks. The opportunity we have right now is to build intelligent, autonomous systems that can think, adapt, and act as a true extension of your team. So that really only leaves one question for you. Now that you see what's possible, what's that first problem you're going to solve? What are you going to build? What will your first AI agent do?